So today is Friday, it's like almost lunchtime. We're gonna go for a very long walk because I'm getting really impatient at the minute, and also for the last 3 nights or so he's been moving like so much, like not just, you know, big movements and whatever, like full on flipping and pushing down and like he's headbutting. It's so uncomfortable, and I just can't remember any of this with Andre. I just can't. It's so bizarre. So I keep thinking, oh my god, is it time? And then he does that for about an hour and a half, and he stops, and it's just so tiring. So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna go for a walk. So we're heading off to Jesmond because there's a beautiful park there. So this is Jesmond Dean. Richard's just parking the car. So beautiful, so peaceful. Can you hear the river? It sounds like the rainforest. It's just a nice place to come with the family. Where's Richard?
This is a good workout for the baby. Oh god. Come on, you can do it. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just going to pick Andre up from football. You get to see him in his little presentation on stage in a bit.
Let's give a massive clap for Andre, everyone! Big clap for
Right, Carly's had a little nap. She's woke up and the baby has definitely moved, and the belly looks like it's going facing further down, so she's got on the old bouncy ball.
I felt really weird today, like most of today, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
I felt really irritated with myself. Hungry but not wanting anything to eat. Like even the things that I've been craving, I've kind of been like, oh.
This is the day after the baby due date. Obviously Carly's a very hospitable host because he hasn't came yet. So
Hospitable?
yeah, hospitable host. That's a word.
Sorry.
See, don't test me on my English grammar. Yeah, so Carly's a very hospitable host. And sometimes hostile, but mostly hospitable. And I'm really joking. It's the stylish fashion guru himself. Have you? We've got the Asda and we've had to get the essentials.
Expensive. Just in case. Helping the boobs.
So what is it? White.
It's a nipple cream. I wanted to get the organic one, but it hasn't came in time, and I'm thinking this is just a backup.
How am I going to eat all this? It's just like me.
Some penne arrabbiata, extra spicy. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a bit of an update. So I'm currently 40 plus 2, so that's 40 weeks and 2 days. In the UK, they class going over 40 weeks as being overdue. In some countries it's 41 weeks, so like this going on now would be perfectly normal for some places. But because obviously you're given a due date mentally, you feel like you're ready around then, or even like a couple of weeks before. And then when it gets to that date and then it starts going over, like it feels like a lot of pressure. It's hard. It is hard. With my son, my first son, I gave birth at 38 weeks and it was like without warning. My waters broke whilst I was asleep in the middle of the night, and then the labour started basically the next day. So it was like a natural labour, natural birth. And yes, it was hard, but I'm glad that I could do it that way. Basically now, although I feel very good in this pregnancy, I feel very healthy. I've had up and down moments, like mentally, it is normal as well. So if you have them moments, then don't feel bad on yourself, because it's all hormonal. A lot of the stuff you can't actually control. It's just waves, I guess. But I had my heart set on another, natural birth. I don't like the idea of drugs. I don't want anything kind of intervening, and like with Andre, I just had, well, I didn't even really have gas and air because it wasn't plugged into the wall. I was going down on the wheelie bed thing, and I remember putting a mask on and I was like, oh, this is working. She says, it can't be because it's not even plugged into the wall. And I was like, okay, let's just ignore that then. So I wanted to do the same again. I know things aren't always the same, they don't go the way that you planned, but I thought that at least, like, by now, like, things might be kind of moving along and getting underway. And I'm sat here like 2 days after my due date, and I'm just praying that I don't get induced, and it's causing me like massive anxiety. And yesterday I had a really, really low day, and I was just crying for ages, just out of pure stress, I think. I haven't read loads during this pregnancy about actual birth and stuff, and the possibility of cesarean and stuff like that. So I didn't really know what being induced involved. And the midwife came and she explained, and it's just, since she's like told me what might possibly happen on Thursday, I'm just really, really upset about it. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it like too much and upset those who maybe are pregnant for the first time, or rattle anyone's cages. There's people out there who will moan about like other people's choices, and my choice to do things naturally is my choice, and it's kind of just upsetting to think that it might not happen that way. I'm trying to stay as positive as possible, and I'm doing things like going for walks, eating healthily still, well, as healthily as I can. I've been having lots of spicy things, which hasn't been very healthy, and nothing's working. So it's just nature. He'll come when he's ready, and I've just got to prepare for what might happen, I guess. I just hope he arrives here like naturally before then. But here's a fun fact for you. My granddad, who's no longer here, I had a few months ago chosen his name, which is James, as the baby's middle name, and tomorrow, which will be Monday, is would have been my granddad's birthday. So if he arrives tomorrow, then that's well freaky. And then it's my nana's birthday on the Tuesday, so he is hoping that it's a Monday or Tuesday thing and that I don't have to go to Thursday. So yes, I will keep you guys updated, but as yet he's just a comfy little guy in there, and I'm booked into the hospital for Thursday, so keep your fingers crossed that I don't have to go in on Thursday and he is here before then. But thanks so much to everyone who has subscribed so far. Your support means a lot to us, and Andre is literally so happy. He's like, he's a natural vlogger, this guy. So I will see you guys soon.